Okay, it's a long story. For that, I think everybody has to wait for the book. But briefly, my grandparents from mother side, they were from Mazang. It's a very congested area in Lahore. I took my wife Shanira there first time in 2014, 15, if I remember. And there were little gullies and little roads, and I played cricket either whenever I get some time on the roof, in the gullies while the traffic was going around. We used to put a chair there as a stump and just bowl there all day long. And I think in general, I was the lucky one that I got picked up in Pakistan team. And I just finished my school. I was, I think, 16 maybe. Joined a college, Islamia College Civil Lines. And first year of my college, there was a summer camp in Lahore. And there were 100 kids there, including test cricketers, first class performers. And I went there first 4 days to bowl. But I just stood there. There were 100 people. The camp commandant didn't give me any bowl. I was very upset. I was down. I went back to my club's captain, Sadiq Khan and Saud Khan, both my coaches. Told them, look, there's no point me going to that camp because I rather come at the club and bowl because I'm not getting any bowling there. They said, don't worry. They'll have a word with the camp commandant. He'll give you the ball tomorrow. So I went day after. I got a ball right in the end, last half an hour. It was getting dark. And for some odd reason, I impressed him. And the next day, he gave me the new ball. And obviously, Ramiz Raja was a test cricketer at the time, so was Mohsin Kamal, all the first class performers. I got them out in nets. And then, lucky for me, Pakistani captain at the time, the great Javed Miandad, walked in. There was a New Zealand series coming up, so he wanted a net. So he wanted net bowlers. So the camp was in Gaddafi Stadium, and one side was the camp, and obviously Pakistani captain was practicing on the other side. I was one of the bowlers who went to bowl at him, and he got impressed. He said, what's your name? I said, this is my name, and that was it. That's how the story starts. Very interesting, very different. You see, I had posters of Javed Miandad in my room when I was in class 8, 9, like any other young cricketer would. They were the superstars of their time. And then, of course, Imran Khan was my ideal. As a fast bowler, I wanted to be a fast bowler. So Javed Miandad picked me up for a New Zealand tour. He picked me up for a first-class game against New Zealand. They were touring Pakistan in September, October in 1984. It was a dream come true. I barely even knew the name of the opposition. I knew Martin Crowe, Jeff Crowe, John Reed, John Wright. They were big names. But for me, it was something very alien. So I got 9 wickets in that game. Then I got picked up for the New Zealand tour in January. In a second test match of mine, I got 10 wickets. And then we were traveling to Australia to play the Mini World Cup in 1985 that happened at the MCG. And that's where I met Imran first time at Sydney Airport. I think we landed from Auckland to Sydney, and he was joining us wherever he was traveling. And the minute I saw him, I couldn't sleep for 3 days. I was in awe of Imran Khan. I had his posters in my room, and imagine sitting in the same dressing room with him was dream come true. And he knew. He said, Wasim, he took my name. I said, how do you know my name? I didn't ask him that, but he said, you bowled well in the last test match. I'm very impressed. And that was it. I mean, I remember getting 5 wickets in that mini World Cup against Australia, the top 5. And I still remember that wicket of Kim Hughes, the great Kim Hughes. And remember those days, bouncer was a no ball in one-day cricket. So he walked in. I've got 4 wickets already. And I said, skipper, what should I do? Imran Bhai, as a, that's what you say to elder brother. What should I do? He said, bowl him a short ball. But I said, it'll be a no ball. He said, doesn't matter. Just try to bowl that short ball just under his shoulders, under his kind of just hair. And I did that, and he went for a pull, top edge, and that was my 5th wicket. And from there onwards, he took me under his wings. As a bowler, on and off the field, I have lots of interesting stories about him. Again, you guys have to wait. But again, that's how he took me under his wing, took me all wherever we went, traveled to Australia, West Indies, after parties, hard work. One thing I've learned from him and Javed Miandad, another guy was very instrumental, Mudassar Nazar, that hard work. It's very simple philosophy, simple theory, that you got to work hard. never be satisfied with your performance, and that has helped. And then I was getting married when I was 26, and Skipper told me, was, don't get married. I said, why? I'm in love. He said, I'll ask you next couple of years. He did ask me next couple of years, and that again you can read in the book.